Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see the solution pathway for designing a smart grid using advanced optimization and control technique for selection functions, bulk power system automation of smart grid at transmission level. So the block diagram representing the smart grid using advanced optimization and control technique is shown over here. It is having four stages, that is generation level automation, bulk power system automation, distributed system automation, and end user appliances automation. So the introduction about this has been discussed in the previous class. So in this class, when your electric power grid or a highly complex dynamic system vulnerable to number of disturbances in a day by day operation, that time you have to take everything into account. So the random disturbances from weather and accidents rarely produce wide area catastrophic failures. However, the availability of your real time operational data will open up the door for this all these malicious operations and disturbances that is occurring over here. So the figure whatever it is shown over here, it represents four advanced optimization and control technique that is required to meet the criteria of your smart grid performance. In this, the first level is going to be the general level automation. Under general level automation at this level will involve the use of addressed computational technologies and new algorithm for dispatch and unit commitment to ensure. So it has to ensure first one the reliability in the sense power system reliability is important, and it is defined as the ability to deliver the electricity to all points of power utilization with acceptable standard. For example, the traditional reliability analysis method or deterministic. If you have n minus 1 criteria, so if you have n minus 1 criteria where the system is deemed to be reliable and if it can operate under single unplanned solution, then the smart grid environment is said to be reliable, and also the reliability analysis cannot be used for extreme events. Thus, when you are having a new reliability and sustainability with respect to the designed system, at that moment you have to consider the non-linearity in the system parameter, uncertainty occurring in the load demand, system dynamics, and you have to incorporate the stochasticity of the system parameter, like whether the system parameter is getting changed with respect to the natural disaster or with respect to any load dynamics or with respect to any system dynamics. All these things has to be taken into account when we are focusing onto the term called reliability. Next one, it is going to be the stability. Stability means like maintaining stability in a power system is going to be the important aspect. So power system stability is nothing but ability of your bulk power station to withstand certain disturbances, like sudden disturbances. If there is any sudden change in your load or if the power is getting fluctuating frequently, so for all that sudden disturbances, unexpected disturbances, the system should maintain its stability, such as electrical short circuit, unanticipated losses of the system component. So all these things has to be taken into care when you are going for the stability analysis factor. So the in general level automation, it will have the unit commitment and dispatch to ensure reliability. So in this, the reliability is ensured, stability is also ensured. So to further ensure the stability at the generation level, it will take into account the transient stability factor as a primary consideration. Why? Because when the system is getting expanded from your present capacity to the future capacity, the significance of your transient stability will also increase. So under that case, what we have to do in the sense, the voltage and angle stability assessment need to be taken into account to ensure the dynamic reconfiguration in response to system fault and disturbances. This will be taken care in case of your stability analysis to ensure the general level automation is going to ensure the stability factor. Next, since your many instruments like WAMS, that is wide area measurement technique, power measurement unit, will prepare the smart grid environment to allow for real-time evaluation of the system. Under such condition, we have to incorporate the different loading, and unknown contagious should also be incorporated to maintain the should also be incorporated. Therefore, the advancement in the stability studies will aim to address the impact of this contingency with the help of the developed new indices for stability assessment. So the general level automation will focus on all these points to ensure the stability of your present system. Next is going to be your optimal dispatch or economic dispatch. Optimal dispatch or economic dispatch is nothing but it is a computational processor where the total required generation will include your renewable energy resources that has been distributed among the generating units in operation by minimizing the selected cost criteria function. So for any specific load condition, the output of your each plant will minimize the overall cost in this optimal dispatch. So your general level automation will focus on this optimal dispatch function. Then unit commitment under different uncertainties. So if you are having different uncertainties, the unit commitment will be taken into account, like for any type of non-linearities, for any sudden change in your load. So all this will be taken into account in case of your unit commitment. Next is going to be your security analysis. Under security analysis, power system security is going to have a major impact because it detects whether the power system is in secure state or in alert state. Secure state means it implies that the load is going to get satisfied and no limit violations will occur under the current operating condition. And in the presence of unforeseen contingencies like unexpected theft, so alert state should imply that particular limit should be violated or the load demand cannot be met. Therefore, the dynamic analysis evaluates the time dependent transition in case of your security analysis part, and also the dynamic security has been analyzed by deriving the dynamic security function along with the development of some preventive action technique. This general level automation will focus on dynamic analysis, power system security, system state security, and also it considers your dynamic security, and also it takes into account the alert state implies technology to ensure the security analysis in case of your transmission system. Next is going to be your distributed generated control. It ensures a proper control technology at your input part, output, and on the load side to ensure that your general level automation is going to focus on this distributed generator control. Next is going to be the bulk power system automation of smart grid at transmission level. So the automation of different functions of the bulk grid level of transmission is important for achieving the sustainability in the system. The sustainability in the system is going to be very, very important. So when you are developing the automation in case of your bulk grid power system, you have to take into account the different transmission system is important for achieving the sustainability of the system, and also it is going to focus on to the following function with the appropriate intelligent technology. The first one is going to be your real-time angle. So the real-time angle is going to be the voltage stability, collapse detection, and prevention via intelligent based data. Next one is going to be the reactive power control based on intelligent coordination control. Next is going to be the fault analysis and reconfiguration scheme based on intelligent switching operation, power generation and load balance via intelligent switching operation, and minimizing the demand interruption. Then distributed generation station and DSM, that is demand side management, via DR strategy for peak shaving, including increased proliferation and control of renewable energy resources. All these functions has to be evaluated when you are going to incorporate this bulk power system automation technology. The diagram for implementing the same intelligent grid automation is shown over here, and this will be so intelligent grid automation. It is having fault and stability diagnosis network, switching and control, reactive power control, distributed generation for emergency use, network switching, restoration. So in regard to this, we will discuss in detail in the next session. Thank you, students.